Schizophrenia is a chronic mental illness that has periods of exacerbations and stability, but it is a very chronic illness that basically has 3 or 4 components to it, including thought disorganization, some cognitive limitations, and perceptual disturbances, salient features of schizophrenia. There are some signs before the actual illness starts. Typically, those people have difficulty in forming relationships or interacting socially. They may be more withdrawn. They may exhibit sometimes somewhat of a bizarre behavior, and to some extent they have a harder time in taking care of themselves and taking care of the day-to-day function before actually the typical symptoms of schizophrenia start. Generally, it starts in the younger ages, late teens or early 20s, and that's why it's a lot more devastating and needs an earlier treatment to prevent relapses from happening or have more stability in life. Diagnostically, there are no real clinical tests that one can do in a regular office, but in research and experimental areas, there are a number of tests that show people may be at risk, or they have pathology or the abnormality of certain brain structures that may point, as well as the genetic studies or study of hereditary. If there is a family history, there is a higher chance of that disease to be, found in the later generations as well. There are ways to improve upon the function of the person. It does vary with individuals. It also varies with the onset of the illness. If it's a very insidious onset, the response to treatment is less robust. If it is an acute onset, the response to treatment is much more robust. First of all, get appropriate help or reach to a person who can determine whether there's something wrong or not. I will also help them understand that there are good treatments available in case it is a schizophrenic disorder, and yes, that there are good support systems that are available for people now, that they can have even a good functional life given that early interventions and treatments.